Like it? Let's create it on our channel Think Sci-Fi. First of all, delete everything and add a plane by pressing Shift A. Scale it by pressing S20. Press Ctrl A and apply the scale. For this animation, we have to go to the cycles, experimental and GPU. It is important. Reduce the maximum sample of view between 10 to 14 and make render maximum sample 32. Then apply subdivision modifier. Select simple and then adaptive subdivision. It is important. Now create a new Windows and select shader editor in it. Click new for new material and add noise texture by pressing Shift A to displacement. Go to the render view in the first window and add sky texture to the world. Add displacement between noise texture and material output and connect noise texture on the height of displacement. Go to the material setting and select displacement and bump in displacement. Make a duplicate of noise texture by pressing Shift D. Add mix RGB for connecting both the noise texture. Add color wrap between mix RGB and displacement. Now play with the noise textures values to get some result. Adjust the color wrap also. Increase the displacement scale up to 5. Add one more point to the color wrap and adjust it according to your scene. Make a duplicate of mix RGB and connect it between color wrap and displacement. Make a duplicate of color wrap by pressing Shift D also and connect it with second mix RGB. Add Voronoi texture by pressing Shift A and connect it with color wrap. You can play with any texture for unique result. Select smooth F1. You have to play with each and every values and color wrap because small changes can change your scene completely. So you have to decide what setting is best for you. It's time to add a texture to this scene, which you can create yourself or you can download from here. After downloading, go to the location, extract the folder, add image texture by pressing Shift A, make 2 more duplicates by pressing Shift D. First image texture to base color, second to the roughness and third to the normal. Click open and go to the location where you extract the file. Open the file and select TIFF on the first image texture. Then again follow the same process and select roughness in the second image texture. And normal in third image texture, and make second and third image texture no color. You see a black spot in this scene because we have to add bump node. Connect the third image texture to the height of bump node. Then reduce the strength of bump node. These are my final values. One of the most difficult part of this kind of scenery is to set the camera at the best position. Choose a best position and add a camera by pressing Shift A. Press Ctrl Alt 0 to set your camera to the view. Press N and go to the view and select camera to view. Now adjust your camera by the help of Shift and mouse. Adjust the focal length between 35 to 40. When you get satisfied with your camera position, click N and uncheck camera to view, otherwise you will lose your camera position. Add one more plane by pressing Shift A to the scene. This will act as a water for the scene. Scale it by pressing S and mouse. Move it to the negative side in the Z location. Again click new in the shader editor for material. Decrease the roughness completely and increase transmission completely. Decrease the color toward black side or gray side. Then connect bump node to the normal by pressing Shift A. Add noise texture to the bump node height. Then select noise texture and press Ctrl T for node wrangler. To activate node wrangler, go to the edit preferences add-on and type node wrangler and select it. Select 4D in noise texture because we will add little bit animation to the lake. Scale the noise texture up to 25 and add little bit distortion to it. Make a 150 frame timeline. Frame 1, enter keyframe in noise texture W. Then go to the last frame of the timeline, enter 0.1 in the W of noise texture and again enter keyframe. This will add little bit animation to the water. Reduce bump node strength if required. We will add animation to the camera also. Select camera. Go to frame 1 on timeline, click I and select location, then go to last frame of timeline, then press G and middle mouse button, then drag your mouse forward, then again press I and select location. Lighting is also very important for landscape kind of animation. Adjust the sky texture for the best result. For final render, do a render image to see everything is correct or not. We will add a area modifier to the scene and move it upward. This will help in extending landscape. Now it's time to render it. Before it render, save your project so that you will not gonna lose it. I prefer to render it as a PNG sequence. For that, select your location or folder, then press render animation. It will take time, and to render it as a video, follow these steps. If you have any suggestion, please let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.